皆さんこんにちは。AI ナビゲーターの愛です。このチャンネルは海外リアクター様の反応を見ながら英語を学習できる教育コンテンツです。愛と一緒に楽しみながら英語を学習していきましょう。
I was sitting outside waiting for Hanku. He was inside a mall. And then I was just tired of standing. So I said, I'll meet you outside. And I went to find outside a place to sit. Which, by the way, my only complaint about Japan, no, I'm joking. It's not even a complaint. I totally understand why it's like this. But they have there's not enough chairs. For the amount of walking people need to do, there should be more chairs. But I think they don't have so many chairs, like even in the train stations. There are some chairs there, but there's never enough. Like, there's space for chairs, but they don't put chairs. And I think it's because so that people don't loiter. Because like in McDonald's, people would literally like just sleep there. Not bums, just people. They're tired. They've been partying all night, so they sleep in McDonald's. So it's funny. So I just imagine they probably don't put chairs everywhere because everyone would sit down and they'd end up wasting. Because that's why there probably also isn't a lot of trash cans. So you just, you keep walking and you keep your trash to yourself, which is really great. But it really was difficult for me because I needed some place to sit most of the time. But funny story, and I'll get back to the other funny story. But there was one trash can that I remember in the underground, chikatetsu, the train that's underground. There was a trash can there, and then it was starting to overflow. That's the only trash can I ever saw that was full, and people stacked bottles around it, but everything was packed neatly. It wasn't like it would be in South Africa where everything is just strewn around and wasting and like food and this and that. It was literally just everyone's water bottles stacked neatly around the trash can in the subway. Oh, that's what it's called, a subway. So that was really, I think that really is a good example of the Japanese spirit. Like, even when the rare trash can does overflow, at least they're stacking it neatly, So, okay, back to my other story. So the only other time someone maybe recognized me was when I was waiting outside for Hanku, and I was sitting on one of the rare seats that there was on the street. And I was like looking down on my phone. I was doing something, maybe rolling on Discord or something. And then I looked up, and then he was standing like this. Like, you know how you take a picture of someone? Like, and then he went like this. Like, okay, I'm looking at my phone. Like that. It was like that. So I'm not 100% sure maybe he actually was. Oh, Meowie. Oh, I'll claim him later. So cute. It's not like I mind because, I mean, as long as he doesn't post it if I look terrible. Because imagine me like sitting on my phone like this and him taking a picture and posting it. I would be so embarrassed. But yeah, then I just looked back down and I went on with my stuff because I was looking for Hanku. And then for a while he was standing next to me, like not exactly next to me, like one space over. I'm not sure if he was trying to take another picture or if he was maybe trying to say hello, because for me, like, working up the courage to go into a restaurant it took time. So maybe he was trying to work up the courage to say hi or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's the only 2 times that I was for sure recognized and maybe was recognized. And then someone in the chat said that they saw me on Shinjuku Station. But I know I look tired all the time because I was tired all the time. But I did my best to, like, every day I would just, before I fall asleep, I just wanted to edit a short video, and I posted all of that on YouTube. So if you missed them, they start here. Thank you for having me, Shinjuku. These 2, for some reason, I couldn't choose the thumbnail, so those are pretty bad thumbnails, but it's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I had 12 days in Japan, or 12 nights, plus the 13th day. But I didn't make a video of that because I was literally just running around trying to find last minute souvenirs for like family and friends. I I don't think I bought enough, but I hope that I bought enough. Okay, so yeah, the video is already 32 minutes long somehow. I don't know how that always happens. I swear it felt more like a month. I know, I missed you guys so much. So I don't know where I want to start, to be honest. Because there's the Q&A part where I ask people to post, any questions that they might have, and I really want to answer all of them. But also, oops, I don't know why I have my earphones in. I'm not listening to anything. By the way, I didn't buy this in Japan. This was a gift from Panya for my birthday this year. And this was actually a gift from Blackblade, if I'm remembering right, quite a while ago, which my mom found because my mom was taking care of my cats while I was in Japan. And my mom found these and she hung them up and they look pretty cool. I was waiting to drill some things into the wall so I could hang them up, and my mom just used the handles, the closet handles. For us, the average woman is 160 centimeters. Yeah, I'm 173-ish. You are, yeah, you're taller than what I was expecting. Do I not look tall, or like on the videos? But I mean, you don't ever see me standing. But I'm tall-ish, I guess. Oh, another thing about Japan. So something a lot of people told me is like about how to dress, like just in general. Like I 100% agree. The majority of Japanese people, they wear like very neutral tones, black and white mostly, sometimes creamish. There's very few people who wear like bright clothing at all, but at the same time, there's at least 1 or 2 out of 10 people that are wearing, and there's so many tourists. So even if I wore weird clothes like tights and a shirt or whatever, I didn't really feel like I would stand out that much because, one, there's so many tourists, and in Shibuya and no, not Shibuya, in Shinjuku and Akihabara and Harajuku especially, like everyone's really like, gothic Lolita style, that kind of like, there's so many people dressed really weird, adorable, but I just mean like, sorry, let me just start the sentence over. I think people kind of oversold the fact that, oh, don't dress too, like, don't show cleavage and I understand though at shrines, but in general, I feel like I wouldn't have felt too weird if I did dress like normal, if that makes sense. Harajuku felt crazy for me. Everyone's so colorful with different aesthetics. It was busy. I don't even think, for me, I got to experience the true busyness of the country just because I went in summer during or after a typhoon. Like, I think, especially, for example, the Studio Ghibli Day, a lot of people were afraid of the typhoon, so they didn't go. So it wasn't as busy as usual, but it was still very busy. So I feel like I got very lucky in that sense, where I got to experience a lot of Japan, but less busy than maybe normal because of the heat and the typhoon. And I don't know if I could go back in spring when it's the most busy time. Like, more people? How? Where would I walk? Where would I eat? Because the restaurants, they're so full all the time. Because they're so small. But no, there are so many. I just didn't have the confidence to go into most of them and even check. So, do you think your clothes are weird? I'm wearing that when I go to Japan. Well, As long as you don't wear it at the shrines, you wouldn't stand out. That's like, to me, I saw many people wear stuff like that. The cleavage thing apparently is a no-go for Japanese Koreans because they always bow to greet. Yeah, and girls doing that could flash the other person. I doubt they judge tourists too harshly though. Yeah, I knew that part and I understand that part. But yeah, people dress. There's always one or two people that dress like, and I mean, people wear the yukata a lot, and I don't know. Okay, but let me just show you some of the stuff that I bought. I accidentally bought 2 bochis.
皆さん、本編はいかがでしたでしょうか。ここでは進撃の英語学習と題して本編で出てきた英語の文章を一つピックアップして学習します。今回ピックアップする単語はオーバーフローです。オーバーフロー、溢れるやこぼれるという意味の動詞です。予想外の日本での光景にケイティさんも思わず次のような表現を使っていましたね。
There was a trash can there and then it was starting to overflow. There was a trash can there and then it was starting to overflow.
There was a trash can there and then it was starting to overflow. There was a trash can there and then it was starting to overflow.
ここでのオーバーフロー、溢れるという意味でゴミ箱が溢れ出しているということを表す文章になっていましたね。この時のシーンでは溢れ出したペットボトルをきれいに積み上げるという日本人ならではのエピソードがとても印象的でした。ここまでご視聴ありがとうございました。また次の動画でお会いしましょう。